Oh.
Chris.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Dude, that mango's fucking mango,
The stench. Ugh, the stench.
Oh, that's right. I forgot your character said that.
Vampire hunter cuck.
Yeah.
Vampire cucker D.
All right.
Shit, what episode of Tastecast this? It's been like a month.
3 weeks. It's been 3 fucking weeks. It's been a Tasty Cast.
Jesus.
I lied.
It's fucking ugh.
5 games.
That stench.
And tinctures. Fucking who gives a shit about your fucking fizzy sodas?
Someone might care, all right?
Not in here one person fucking even remotely sound
I think
interested.
most of the people are just annoyed with him the whole time.
What?
You're down in the sewer fighting rats, they're trying to kill you straight up, and he's fucking down there bitching about fucking how it smells.
Meanwhile, half the time my character's on fucking fire.
And then you find someone else's brew, and he's fucking talking about tinctures and shit. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Apparently, the one I play, just when she talks, no one hears her.
She's quiet, dog. That
Someone
elf
says
is
something, and
shit.
she's just like...
Every once in a while, I hear someone talking, and I'm just like,
Just talk under her breath like,
yeah. No, I hear somebody talking, I'm like, who the fuck's that? And we just keep going. Fucking poltergeist. What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 44 of the Tastecast, our weekly podcast where we talk about random things, we react to stuff, we talk about Monster Hunter quite a bit, and today we'll be talking about Blizzcon. That happened. My name's Seth.
I'm Josh.
I'm Chevy.
and I'm Chris.
And we're in a new month, so play Bound and Worms Battlegrounds. Both are for free on PlayStation Plus. Download those, play those, come back at the end of the month for Plus Club. We'll be talking about our experiences with those games, kind of like a book club. So come in there, talk to us about them yourself. And, yeah. Game of the month also is Titanfall 2. If you don't have it, buy it. It's amazing. If you don't like Call of Duty, great time to protest that and buy Titanfall 2, because we'll be playing it all month. And yeah, our game of the month last month was Overwatch. So let's get into talking about that. We typically talk about what we've been playing, so we've all been playing Overwatch. Let's start.
I will. Just
How
'cause
fitting for BlizzCon.
Right? Well, and also how fitting for Game of the Month being Titanfall 2 when you guys picked up Call of Duty and now you have to find time for both.
You know what? I think it's going to be pretty easy, but we'll talk about that. But Overwatch.
So it had been a while since I played, so I got to come back. There was a couple new heroes, which I did not play, which I meant to, but the four-legged gal, can't remember her
I
name.
like her.
Orisa.
Yeah, Orisa. I only played her in the
Moira.
where you get to test them. That one just got announced.
Yeah. No.
We'll talk about that.
The other one's Sombra.
I played Sombra a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sombra.
And then Doomfist.
Oh, yeah.
I
You don't.
I didn't see anyone play him.
That's
I never
because he's
touched
not
him.
that good.
Oh, ouch.
He looks crazy.
Okay, whoa. Fucking settle your britches, dude.
Do you play competitive Overwatch?
Fuck no.
I do. Well, champion, I never see in competitive mode. Never.
If I played him,
Hanzo?
if I
What?
played
Oh my God, I
Overwatch,
can't tell you how many
I'd
Hanzos
play
I'd see.
competitively.
You never see Doomfist in competitive ever.
That doesn't mean he's not good.
I think it means something.
I do think it means
I
something.
think we
as
should all
well.
acknowledge it means something.
He needs a tweak.
Just because you like him doesn't.
I like him as a
Matter.
champion.
Yeah.
I think he's cool.
No, it's just all competitive has just fucking meta, and they all follow it, and I know that shifts and changes and shit like that, but I don't think that means that hero that they don't pick is bad. It's just they have to stay competitive with everybody else who's using the exact same fucking heroes, because
Just like MOBAs.
there's must picks everywhere you go, and you have to play those heroes to be competitive against people
Yeah,
who
but
are
if you
playing
have
those fucking heroes.
You have two good heroes, but this one's better. You're gonna play this one if you're playing competitively against people, and that's just how it is. It doesn't mean he's not good. So I mean, you're technically right in that regard, but in the way Chris is explaining it, which is for competitive, he's not good for competitive.
I just think, the meta, maybe you're right. The fucking meta will shift, and
Josh likes Doomfist. What
Well,
of it?
And that's fine.
Who gives a
The
fuck?
thing is that I think the meta is so loose in Overwatch because the characters are so well balanced, and he just needs a tweak. He's almost there, I think, but it's just
Everyone lost their
That's
shit
what
with
you said earlier. I
Mercy's
thought you said
tweak.
twink.
No,
I was like,
why would
what?
Oh no,
I'm
Doomfist
gay,
is
but I'm
fucking
not,
talent
like,
daddy, dog.
No, I swear earlier I thought you said something about him being a twink. I was like, I don't know.
It's just like
I already
they
don't
just
play Overwatch.
they
I
just
don't know much
recently
about that.
they changed Mercy. Everyone lost their fucking mind over it. So,
yeah.
but as far as like my experience, I had fun. We got to do the
not
Halloween
bad.
event, which I didn't get to do the year before, so I got to try this year. Little underwhelming. It was fun for
You know
a
what?
couple matches.
As the guy here plays the least amount of Overwatch, playing this month and doing the whole event thing, it was cool to see an FPS do an event that actually had like new voice acting, new character models, stuff like that, costumes to unlock. I didn't get fucking any of them at all. I never will.
I might have got a few because I bought boxes.
The mode is simple, but I thought the first time going through it, I enjoyed it because it
Yeah.
was a cool experience. After that, I was like, I'd rather just play the game. I do think it's neat that you fight essentially all the costumes or whatever. Forgot what Frankenchokey. What's his fucking name?
Junkenstein.
Junkenstein.
Frankenchokey.
Frankenchokey. What is that from?
The fucking
That's a cartoon reference.
Junkenstein. You should know.
Damn, what the fuck?
I can't think of what it is. It's like
It means you watch too
it's
many
there,
cartoons.
but what is it?
Vader Zim.
God damn it! Yes. Fuck.
But yeah, it was cool. It was cool to return. Tried out everyone except for Doomfist because I didn't know he's in the game. I saw him, but I was like, I don't know what that is. And I just kept going forward.
I don't know what that is.
Probably bad, but Josh would like him, and that's fine. He can like whatever he wants. I do need to try him. I like the four-legged chick though.
Orisa.
Yeah, and she's pretty neat. The chick that can hack stuff was kind of cool too.
Sombra.
I sound like such a fucking noob. And yeah, I thought it was fun. It sucks that I don't play this as much, but my biggest problem for me personally, there's no problem with Overwatch at all, is I like unlocks that affect my gameplay a lot, and I don't think Overwatch needs to do that at all. So I'm just not really like personally driven.
It doesn't have the right hook for you.
Perfect way to put it. Because like I said, Overwatch is a fucking masterfully made, awesome game.
Oh, plays great.
Awesome game. I always enjoy playing it, but
Yeah.
like as for like the fucking, I gotta play this. I need something that's like you're like this close to unlocking that new gun or this close to getting a new
You can
skill.
get gold guns.
Yeah,
Only
but
if you play competitive.
yeah, and I was gonna say even the loot boxes seem like they take a while to get to. The leveling's a little slow in my opinion. So
Compared to playing like a lot of FPSs I play that are meant to be crack cocaine, yeah. Like
These are
fucking,
your arcade boxes.
sure,
But yes, I get
which
what
is an
you're saying.
improvement on what it used to be. But
Yes.
if even just like the leveling to get a box, it was like 3 matches, I think.
It depends if you win or lose. You definitely get more if you win.
Yeah. And matches can take a long time, so it just feels slow. Probably isn't slow. It just feels
it's not
slow.
that bad, but the matches do last like they seem like they last longer than a typical like FPS or whatever. So it feels like the time it takes to level is more so slow based off of the match length more so than the actual XP gain.
Yeah.
It seems like a match or two you're getting a level. So maybe.
I think it's 3.
It depends.
something like
There's a
that.
lot of factors involved in leveling now. When I noticed it recently, that your performance actually has a factor on how much experience you get. So if you get more headshots, or not headshots, but if you get more kills, if you live longer, you get more experience for it. So they reward you for playing well.
Sure.
Yeah, well, and I was just thinking about you were talking about like loot boxes. Well, now they do with like weekly. You can get
It's in the arcade.
The arcade
3
boxes.
extra ones, and then for doing the 1v1, if you win a match, you get one. And
That rotating
Yeah.
play modes they give you the first day the first time you play one of the rotation modes, they give you a free box.
yeah,
If you win.
So
Same
they
with
did,
events,
so they did kind of speed that up about getting boxes.
bit.
But you're right, because it's like a Call of Duty match and a Battlefield match, and it's somewhere in between that. And to me, that seems like almost too long to wait for my EXP bar to go up and up for the possibility of getting fucking
A cosmetic.
yeah. Well, but not a good one. Like 3 fucking voice.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I think is the feeling of it's taking so long is because most of the time from boxes you're gonna get voice lines, sprays, or icons.
Well, that's a good point too. Yeah, like even when you do get a box, you might not get stuff that's useful for you or what you want. So now, what you do get when you level, outside of just knowing that you're a higher level now, is a box, and you didn't get anything that you wanted. So that you don't get that sense of accomplishment.
They have been trying to work on it though, so that you have a higher chance of not getting duplicates.
No, and I appreciate that. I noticed that.
Blizzard
actually.
would definitely do that though, because
Yeah.
I mean, like Diablo started gearing itself towards.
We'll say when I bought the 10 or it's 11, right?
Because you get bonus ones.
I don't think I got a single duplicate, which was great because I remember getting a lot of them before.
Yeah.
So
They didn't
you
welcome
just-
me
you just-
back very well because they were straight up fucking. Here's all the shit you already got.
really,
Like, go leave. You got other shit you play.
Yeah,
Not
that
welcome
means you
here.
just got like 44 new items.
yeah. Well,
Cool.
sometimes you get money,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
which did happen a lot, which I'm fine with. I'd rather get just straight up money than a duplicate that goes, well, you already have this, here's money. So just put money there.
Yeah.
So it's just less complicated that way. I don't want to see them do like the Call of Duty thing where like you sneeze and you get something, but somewhere in between, I think.
I don't want Overwatch to do Call of Duty
I don't either.
anything. It is its own thing.
Yeah.
It needs to stay that way. It's perfect the way it is. Maybe tweak things possibly in its
yes.
own parameters.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't need to take on attributes. Call of Duty does what Call of Duty does perfectly fine, and anyone who tries to copy them is not going to nail it.
Yeah.
And Call of Duty is down to a fucking science. Just like Battlefield is got its little slice of the pie that it's taken out too. So when it comes to FPSs, Overwatch is in a great position to have its own identity and its own shit that it does.
I agree.
Well, so
The same way, when Team Fortress was at its peak, it did too. So
I think people still play that shit.
they do,
Oh, yeah.
but
No
there,
one talks
was
about that.
there was a
It's kinda-
time where everyone actually talked about it.
Yeah.
Though.
They just
so-
had a new
I
expansion
just talk
come
about
out.
hats
You
all
actually
fucking time.
buy this expansion.
There's an expansion.
Yeah, I just took a peek at it on Steam the other day, and there's an expansion for it.
And no one
I
talks
played
about
Team
that?
Fortress 2 and Orange Box came out.
Yeah.
We don't talk about those days. It's come a long way since then.
Yeah.
So any stories anyone wants to share about it, or
just general
overall yeah.
I think as the person who's played Overwatch the most consistently out of the group, there's a few changes they've made to the game that I'm not particularly fond of.
He's talking about me.
What?
I'm playing it the most,
Whatever. I used to be a pretty dedicated Mercy main for a long time, and the potential that they had to remake her. There's a lot of people who really, really like it. There's a lot. I'm definitely in the minority here, but I do not enjoy her rework, mainly because the sense of being able to charge up that ult to res everybody all at once was a really, I guess it was an overpowered thing, but at the same time it really wasn't, because if you see the Mercy flying in, you're ready for that mass res ult. Now her ult, she flies around, which is neat that you can kind of maneuver yourself around the map. Your heals and your DPS buff becomes like a chain heal. And your res is now on an E key, which if you're not ulted, it's a 23-second cooldown. If you are ulted, it's like 5 seconds. Like you can just sit there and res one after another. But you really have to be really fucking close. Like really fucking close to res someone. And you have to target them in a specific manner to get them to res. And I just find it being the same problem they had before with the res ult before, where Mercy wasn't invincible. You would fly in, you would res the team, but you're sacrificing yourself.
Yeah.
And that still happens now. You fly in, and everybody sees you going towards that little dead orb of the player, and they're like, "Oh fuck, they're gonna res," and they just start unloading into you.
Right.
I don't like it, and it makes me not want to play Mercy anymore, which is really upsetting to me because that's what I used to play a lot of, because I'm not really good at shooting, and I just point the little staff at people and they heal you.
Right.
So, I thought that it was a good. I'm on the other side of the fence. I thought the rework worked. I saw way more selfish Mercies than actual good Mercies. When she had the team res, because she would just hide
And wait for
because she wants to
everybody.
play the game.
Right.
So, which they always gave to fucking Mercy if she got a full team res.
Just stupid.
Yeah, I've seen more and more people just sit there for a second, and I'm like, dude, fucking res us. There's 3 down. The payload's coming back. I'm like, do something. And they're like, no, one more person has to go down.
Yeah.
And then they finally hit, and they're like, ah! and then everybody's back, and I'm like, God, this is bunk as fuck.
Yeah, it's bad strategy.
But I do like her rework. It does kind of make her be able to defend herself because now her gun is worth a shit. I mean, it's always been good,
Right, because it does
but-
more damage when she's flying.
Yeah, and she
Battle
can
Mercy.
fly, and people don't really like. I watched for Farah, but there's nobody else in the game that sits there and fucking flies all over the goddamn place. So like, if I'm getting attacked, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And so I am on the opposite of the fence. I think the rework was good. I know they did nerf her again though, because like people would res, ult, res, and then they could res like 3 fucking more times before the ult was even gone. And Mercy's all over the goddamn place. So trying to, unless your whole team was focusing to attack her, which is why if you played her in competitive, everybody's trying to talk to one another like, kill the fucking Mercy, and everybody's like AA guns and fucking just murder her. But in like arcade, where no one's really going to communicate with one another, people are trying out heroes, and there's a lot of disarray with the teams. I think Mercy, that rework actually really works for her.
More of a chaotic.
Yeah,
Instance
because I mean,
healer.
then people are like, murder the Mercy. But yeah, so I think the rework was good.
It's just gotten so bad for me that I've switched entirely from being a support character to I only play Sombra now half the time.
Really.
That's all I do. I can heal better that way. I can just walk up and hack all the health packs and just disappear.
That's definitely what she does. And then they made her stealth better, which is worth a shit. Because she used to be like, I'm coming out of stealth, and then like people are like, oh, and then they kill you. But yeah, for me, the newer heroes very, very welcome. Fucking Orissa's dope.
She's pretty solid.
They really nailed her with all of her moves. I like the barrier she can just throw out.
Yeah, just chunk.
You don't know. It's so fucking satisfying to throw out her grav ball and yank people from fucking cover.
Yo.
So and then her ult's just a power up, which is,
Yes, it's like Mercy's ult
also
or
nice.
Mercy's damage beam, but AOE.
I love Doomfist because he fits my play style. He's let's get
Get in there.
fucking chesty to chesty,
Yeah.
and because he has pretty much a shotgun, and then all of his moves are just in your face. They did nerf him real bad though, because his hitbox was fucking out of control for the rocket punch.
All right, no one's playing him.
This one guy I watched like jumped, and like Hanzo's here, and he jumped and rocket fisted over him and still fucking killed him. And but I really like his moves, because if you hit him with the fist and they hit a wall, it does like triple damage or something like that, almost enough to kill like.
It kills most squishies.
It kills like a tracer in one hit and stuff like that, which I like. He has verticality, which is
His uppercut.
yeah, which is very weird for someone like him. And then his ult is kind of lackluster, but
Meteor crash.
yeah, but he just shoots up in the sky, and then there's a red circle,
Yep.
and you just put it where you want it, and it just fucking falls there. It just hurts everybody. It's an AOE.
Yep.
But yeah, I enjoyed Sombra. I just got my fucking. I got racked the whole time. I
is to
even played
squish her.
her. So, but yeah, coming back to Overwatch. It's solid. I mean, it's just solid. I mean, so I don't really have anything awesome to tell people or anything like that. I just had a good time playing it. Played the Halloween thing. I played it also like last year, so I kind of knew what I was getting into. Anna needs a buff, but other than that, it was that's true, dog.
Anna needs a
Grandma's scary.
But yeah, I had a good time, and I was really glad to get back to it and play it some more.
All right, grade it.
I need a moment to think about that.
I'm gonna give it an A-. I think it's a stellar AAA, well-crafted FPS. It's fun to return to. They do events good for FPSs. A lot of them don't even do them, except for like Killing Floor. Smaller ones like that. And the only reason I'm not putting it higher, which I mean I think A- is fucking perfectly good grade, is just because for me personally, it just doesn't hook me the same way as a lot of other shooters do. But I mean, like when it comes down to gameplay, what it offers, the variety of what it has, the look of it, all that shit, it's top notch. I mean, other games might be different, but the quality doesn't really get that much better than Overwatch. So it's awesome.
I also give it an A-.
For what? All the things he said.
Pretty much. I'm really happy that Blizzard was able to crack into that very competitive hero shooter market. And I'm really glad that Overwatch has been doing what it's doing, and it's doing it well. The events are just awesome. I'm really glad they bring them back year after year.
Spooktacular.
And they add new stuff to them while still being able to get the old stuff. So I mean, they're really making it so that it's becoming a community and year after.
I would say
year
that game was designed for community. It's
Yeah.
all about what do you got? Oh, I got this. What'd you get? Oh, I got this.
They have some just stellar people working on it, and I can't. I'm pretty excited to see what's waiting for the future of Overwatch.
I'm gonna sound like a Blizzard fanboy here, but I'm gonna give it an A. Because the only I know, right?
I think I go fucking
Solid
A+
A.
or the new coveted S ranking.
Fucking
Is that a thing?
There's a 90% to 92%.
If I think something needs more than an A+, I might, but I don't know if it's going to happen. 'Cause that's pretty much a perfect 10.
Yeah, that's rough. The only thing I have problems with are the matchmaking system seems sometimes a little unbalanced, but that could just be the player base in the area, and the loot chests still need some work. But other than that, they're constantly fixing characters and making new maps and stuff, so I can't complain too much. I play it all the fucking time.
That was a mini review. You actually had some criticisms.
I'm gonna go B+.
Wow, I thought I'd have the lowest score.
Yeah. I appreciate everything about this game. I think it's a very well crafted game. I have actually no complaints in that regard. In fact, I actually don't really have complaints about the game as much as like I never really feel like I want to play the game, which is why I'm lowering it. And yeah, the hook aspect. Even when I do play it, I have this problem with a lot of shooters in general. I'm having fun for a little bit, but I just would rather play something else most of the time. With very few exceptions, like when we play Titanfall 2 together, as an example, I can play that all day. There's something about that game that I want to keep playing. When I play Overwatch, and it might be because it does feel more like PvP and less like a shooter. A few matches, I have fun, and after that, it starts feeling long to me, and I want to play something else at that point. So yeah, B+. I mean, it's a solid game. Everyone plays it for a reason. Just for me, there's other shooters I'd rather play.
Solid.
With Titanfall 2, and it's making you want to keep playing it though. I mean, that's made by the fucking dudes themselves. Yeah. So I mean, they made Call of Duty and then they left. So if there's a game that's gonna keep you playing, it's those guys. Yeah, all good ratings are grades. I mean, even if you guys graded it bad, I guess it'd be a good grade because it's what you wanted to grade it. We're gonna talk about what we've been playing. Also, listen in the comments. What you think of Overwatch, of course, and yeah, I want to know. Yeah, what we've been playing. We're gonna kind of keep this short because we got like 5 videos to watch.
Still, yeah.
So let's just talk about quick impressions of the game. If you got a good story to tell it. But let's keep it short. I'm gonna go first. Kind of set the pace. I got 3 weeks of shit that I've been playing just because we've been skipping Tasty Cast and we were on vacation. Blah blah blah. So play a little bit of Cuphead more. That game's awesome. Gran Turismo, bought that. That game is fucking awesome. Buy it if you like sim racers. I was wrong. Assassin's Creed Origins is fucking awesome. And I'll admit it. I think Josh is probably on the same page as well.
Yeah, I'll admit it. Y'all right.
It's just real quick. They changed up the combat system. It's no longer Batman Arkham. Don't look at me like that.
No, I'm curious because I've been hoping that it's good.
Well, we all watched videos for a while now. We all were like, it looks like Assassin's Creed, and you know
Yeah.
what? It does look like Assassin's Creed, but it doesn't do it justice because when I went over fucking sand dunes and in the distance, I could see the pyramids of Giza in all their glory. I was like, that is amazing looking. Going through Alexandria or what is it? Alexandria as a city or whatever, as a guy who likes history shit like that, it's fucking gorgeous, imaginative. It's like going through an ancient Greek city in Egypt. It's really fucking cool. The combat's been changed because it's now kind of more akin to Dark Souls. You lock onto a dude, you dodge, you hit, you block, you parry. You have specials that build up, and then you do a special move. It's got a bunch of weapons, loot that have different stats, rarities, crafting, upgrading. It's turned into an open world skill trees. It's turned into an open world RPG, and it's awesome. I actually can't stop playing when I play it. Wow. So, if you want to give Assassin's Creed another try, I mean, this is the time to do it. This is actually my favorite Assassin's Creed I've played.
The only Assassin's Creed I've ever finished is 1 and 2. I've played every other one, never finished them because I got bored.
I only finished the first one.
The fucking combat to me is just, you're doing that throughout half the game, and if it's not fun, then fuck it.
It gets to a point where you just parry, stab, parry, stab,
Yeah.
finish,
and
stab,
then,
parry.
But with this new combat system, I'm like, everybody's a fucking problem, and and you need to treat it like that, or else you will die.
I mean,
They still all attack you at
that
once, but now
should
you're
be
not.
combat. Yeah.
Now you're not just looking for highlights and just parrying. Now you're like
Yeah.
actually dodging. And
You have to actually
blocking.
dodge, and horse combat's fun, and very fucking intense when you fucking you smash that guy in his balls with the fucking hammer.
Yeah, I swung and hit a dude. He flew off his feet on his back. I lifted my thing, went bam, and right on his balls. You just hear a metallic crunch just from the hit. I'm like, that guy's dead. His pelvis just went into the dirt.
The fucking parkour is streamlined.
The parkour is the best it's ever been. I was climbing a fucking statue with pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah.
His fucking fingers were going over every fucking piece of that statue.
Yeah,
It wasn't
and
just
then-
the walls going up. He was 3D fucking geometry. It was-
Yeah, and you can literally stand at the edge of a building, tall as fuck. It doesn't matter. Hold circle, and he finds a way down without fucking going and just leaping off and
X is up, circles down.
Yeah.
So safe to say that the extra year was worth
It
it.
went into the system. That's the thing that was confusing. Is visually it still looks like Assassin's Creed. It's better looking than it was before, but they took time and recalibrated the way the game plays, and I think that was actually really smart.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring it up because some people might be looking at it visually and thinking the same thing I thought. I took a gamble on it. I'm happy with it. I think it's, like I said, it's gameplay wise my favorite Assassin's Creed. Easy.
Yeah, and I'm not even in Alexandria yet, but I can see it across the water because I'm across the lake from it. And
View distance that game is fucking insane.
it's crazy.
It's got that steep fucking Ghost Recon Wildlands fucking
I was like-
engine going on.
I saw the pyramids of Giza, and I was like, "Is that Giza?" And I looked at my map; it's fucking miles away. Because the desert, Africa, is it's almost the whole fucking thing because it's giant.
Yeah.
And so I'm stoked. I will definitely beat this one, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
I feel like I might actually beat it too.
Biggest fucking problem with it though is between chapters when I woke up in modern times, I was like, "Fuck," because I hate the fucking anime shit.
Once I saw that, I was like, I don't want to do this. I just went right back to the machine.
I did too. You could
Put me
explore.
back in, man.
Yeah, you could explore that area. I was like, nope. And
Yeah,
I just went
her
right back in
papers
the
are all
fucking-
over, and you got to find them. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Give me back in Egypt. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Yeah. So, pretty good fucking what an endorsement. Yeah. So played that. Played the new Call of Duty. It's out. And I'm mixed on it. I think it's a good experience. I think it's whatever. One thing I'm noticing though is it lacks the polish that a Treyarch Call of Duty would have, but that's kind of an overall statement for how much I like the Treyarch Call of Duties now. It's in World War II, of course. Real quick overview of my experience so far. Single player is cool, competent, has a D-Day level, which I thought was neat, but I felt underwhelmed. when I beat it. So I was wanting more from it, didn't get it. But graphically, it's the best looking part of the game. Zombies is the best it's been, in my opinion. I really like it. They got rid of a lot of the campy, joking stuff. It has a more serious tone, horror tone. There's actually somehow jump scares in the game as you're playing in essentially a survival mode. Like zombies will jump off of roofs and go bang and like show up and like
It even does the fucking sound effect.
Yeah.
That I was like, I was watching you play it. It scared me. Like I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Or seeing fucking Batman up there flying off the goddamn roof, landing head first.
Yeah, he jumped off like 3 stories. I was watching the other guys around shooting shit, and I look up and fucking on top of this cold winter night, on top of this 4-story building, the moon making the silhouette. I see fucking the shadow watching above us, and he fucking is like looking at us. I'm like, who the fuck's that? He just drops down, goes whoosh, and fucking just lands. I'm like, and I just fucking shot him and killed him. It was a beautiful scene. But yeah, I think they nailed it. I'm actually excited for more maps for zombies. In fact, so far, my favorite thing I've done in this game, which is the first, is the zombies mode. So that's really fucking weird. And then yeah, I've been playing multiplayer. It's cool. I love World War II stuff. So all the weapons are awesome. All the visual stuff is awesome. The maps are cool. The map layouts are okay so far. But some really cool visuals. But overall, I mean, if I was going to recommend anybody, if you like Call of Duty, you already have it. If you don't really care about Call of Duty, but you're kind of curious, check it out with a friend. But if you like World War II games and you've been missing them, it's worth picking up for sure.
I'm glad they went back to the roots, as they call it. No jetpacking or anything like that. It's kind of like just boots on the ground, very brutal.
That game's bloody. You get shot and you're just fucking saturated.
Yeah.
I got shot in the dick and my pants are just red. I was like, fuck.
So it's Goldeneye.
It's fucking,
Except it's wet looking.
it's wet, yeah. It's just like pop and fucking also your pitch like a fucking balloon of Kool-Aid just fucking popped in there. I was like,
So it's a Japanese movie.
and your body just and the ragdoll's actually pretty good. So you fucking fly and you're just like bloody. I was like, shit.
And the fucking screams are gnarly.
Oh, dude, they got so many screams. I don't think I've heard the same scream twice.
Yeah. And so yeah, my just to piggyback, I haven't played zombies yet. I spent all the night that I got it on multiplayer. After watching you play zombies, though, I definitely have a fucking interest in it.
It's progression stuff, unlockables,
Yeah, which is something that zombies needed. It needs the same kind of hook that multiplayer has.
Yeah. Also feels more like Killing Floor 2, which is a huge compliment. So
Yeah, because the fucking monsters are like scary and like like it actually had like a story to it, and the map was cool. It had a lot of fucking progression. Like I don't think you guys were even near the end, were you? Or you don't know?
I don't know what the fuck's beyond Wave 19.
So
My whole team just left me. There's huge server problems going on right now in the game, though. That's probably one of the biggest reasons I haven't played the multiplayer as much as zombies is because zombies worked most of the time. Multiplayer, all of today, I couldn't get into for most of the day. So
yeah.
it's weird for Call of Duty.
But I'm really glad that this kind of just got out of the old sci-fi and back into normal times again. So
There is the Tesla gun.
that's in zombies, though. Zombies never followed that.
Yeah, and zombies takes after almost like an old school Wolfenstein vibe because it's pretty fucking crazy. Yeah. Are you got anything else you want to add on that one? Okay. Played Fortnite some more today. Played the PUBG mode and just to rile that up a bit. It's fucking awesome. It's fun. I played squad mode with 3 randos, like fucking. And at first I talked shit about them, but at the end I liked every single one of them.
They randomly, they just recently announced 800,000 concurrent players.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. It's fun, man. They added a crouch button, which it needed. So I'm glad they're actually like implementing stuff into the game. Being able to break stuff down and build stuff is awesome. I've mentioned that before. But just playing with these random people, like we all just kind of met up in town and like I'm gonna tell a story. We're all sitting there and we're all just dancing, and this guy's just like, and we're all just like sitting there. I'm thinking like, this is PUBG. We shouldn't be standing in the fucking town just dancing. I'm like looking around. So eventually I'm like, I'm out of here. You guys can do this shit. I'm gonna actually try and survive. I go into a building. I'm looking around for shit, and to my right here, just someone breaking some shit down. I think it's one of my teammates because I can just hear them all talking and shit. And I just kind of like slowly like look over, and there's this person without a name above them just fucking breaking shit down. I was like, and they look at me, and I fucking pull out my machine gun. They pull out theirs, and we're both just like shoot each other. As it's happening, my teammates are like, "Well, there's gunshots. What the fuck?" And I can see the names coming. I'm just like, "Fuck, I'm gonna die." And like we're shooting each other, and that person ends up like falling on their ground. And in this game, you can crawl, and the teammates can get you up or whatever. And I fucking just pop the person, murder them. I have 4 health. And I was like, "Fuck!" And they show up, and they're just like, "Well, what happened?" Blah blah blah. And fucking that for some reason they just did not care about anything. And they go down the stairs. They're hanging out, and I'll send one because this is squad mode. So I'm like, there's a person here. So where's the other 3? And fucking, I look down the stairwell, and I see somebody without a name tag just come up and start fucking unloading into them. And they're all just like, "Oh, there's a guy down here," and they're all just getting shot up.
Why are they all surfers?
Dude, well, they weren't at all. I'm just talking because they were kind of fucking whatever. They actually talked a very specific way. I'm not going to try and emulate. And yeah, so I'm just like shooting down the stairs and shit. I come down. I think I killed that person. I think that was when the kid died. Yeah. Was that time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So one of our dudes are gone. This little kid, but he's still like telling everybody how to play and shit. One of the 2 dudes who were just like whatever the whole fucking match. It's like, "Oh, I got some band-aids for you, sleep division, blah blah blah," and they start dropping them. I'm like, good, because I'm the one doing all the fucking work around here. We start running across the field, and they're still talking like, "Hey, blah 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 blah." I'm just like running like fucking just like watching for anything that's even a threat. And like over the horizon, I see fucking these little dots just running around, and fucking I stop and pull out a sniper rifle. I'm like watching them, and they're sitting there just like just dancing next to me, and I'm just like. And I don't have my mic plugged in. I'm like, "Fuck it, they're right there." I start shooting, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Like, they think I'm shooting at them because they're, like, bandaging up. We get into this firefight, and the whole time they're, like, running in front of me and shit. And I'm just, like, trying to fire over them with my sniper rifle. And both of them went down, didn't they? Behind the tree.
Yeah.
And I have, like, still, like, 16 health. When I'm behind the tree, I see the guys, like, coming up. I'm, like, looking around, popping shots off at them. And then one comes around where this bush is at. I pull a shotgun out, just blast the person. They're on the ground and start crawling away. I fucking killed them. And then on the other side, the kid who died, he's like, "Sleep division, someone's coming at you, blah, blah, blah." Look to the left. I see him coming, so I run around the tree behind him. One of their other dudes is still crawling, so apparently he went down during the skirmish. Shoot that dude. And then the other guy comes around. I fucking put him on the ground. He blows up into a bunch of items after I killed him. And then got up to 2 guys. Fucking, we go on this fucking adventure some more. They're still just like fucking, just fucking making all these jokes and shit. And I'm just like fucking sitting here like half dead, just like, fuck, we're not gonna make this.
Shell shocked.
Yeah, I'm just like, why am I fighting everything? While there's fucking, and yeah, we get to this house where we get into another firefight. I fucking launched a missile across the field. Apparently hit one of the dudes. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to see what happened. We got hit markers and shit. The kid's like, he hit him. And all of a sudden we get mortared. I fucking died instantly. I'm gone. Oh. And the two guys are just sitting there fucking just shooting and fucking doing their thing.
Just jiggling.
And yeah, they were always just like dancing shit like Like, oh. Yeah, it was funny. Like the one guy would start dancing. He's like, all right. And I start dancing. He's like, all right.
Like he had a dance off going.
Yeah, constantly. So finally it's just those 2 left. And I'm just spectating because I'm like, I just want to see what's going to happen. I can leave, but I was like, I want to see what happens to these guys because these guys are the 2 most useless dudes on our fucking team. The kid actually knows information. He's died. And I was killing everything. And I fucking got blown up.
Maybe that was their strategy.
Yeah, maybe. So to kind of wrap this up quickly, fucking the kid, they go to run off on their fucking merry way, wherever the hell. And the kid's like, "Oh, grab the rocket launcher Sleep Division had." And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah." And he grabs it. And the kid's like, "Dude, grab this, blah, 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 blah." He's like, "You're asking a lot from me." like
he just was there mentally to take
he's just
fucking
stressing
orders.
him out. So fucking, I'm like watching. They're going through this whole adventure, or whatever. They end up getting to a building, and they start getting shot at. And the guy with my rocket launcher fires it, and as soon as he fires it, they both just go boom, just fucking blow up instantly. And the guy who shot it just starts cracking up. And the guy's like, man, I'm kind of pissed right now. And he's like, like, oh my god. And fucking, I was like, all right, that makes sense. So they didn't do shit.
Yeah.
The whole match, they just kind of survived by us.
They were a slapstick comedy the whole time.
Yeah. And then they just blew up. Like they killed themselves. I was like,
The two Stooges.
so I mean, like that was a good experience. It was fun. I was stressed out and pissed. I actually want to play with people though because like I saw potential there. I was like, this is fun. I just hate that I'm babysitting these two dudes. Just like, all right. So yeah, it's an awesome game. Like if you want that PUBG experience on PS4, it's there. It's really fun. What else I played? Before we went on vacation, I on my first playthrough beat Nier. And then I had to work the next day, but I decided to start the second playthrough, and then I beat Nier again. So I beat it twice in one night. I almost thought about doing my third playthrough, but I was like, it's like 6:30 in the fucking morning, so I'm gonna go to sleep. And without talking about anything really in the game, because we've talked about it a million times, Nier's fucking awesome. It's awesome. I beat it twice in one night. I couldn't stop playing it. I want to play it the third time, because the third time I feel like there's gonna be even more stuff that's gonna happen. So yeah, loving Nier. And I don't think there's really anything else worth mentioning. Oh yeah, Evil Within 2 is fucking awesome. If you like the first one at all, if you're curious about the first one, play it. It's a really fun game, and the second one is also really fucking cool. I plan on doing reviews for both those games soon-ish, and yeah, somebody else.
I also played Nier Automata. I'm halfway through my second playthrough of the game. I'm going to try to completely finish that game before the end of the year. I was also going to attempt to play and get through Persona 5, but that window is getting small now, so we'll see. I played Fate Extella, which is essentially a Dynasty Warriors type game, but in the the world of Fate, essentially. If you're looking for a Dynasty Warriors game, there are better games out there like Dynasty Warriors, but if you are into Fate and you also like Dynasty Warriors, it's fun. I think for most people, $20-$30 would probably be a good price point. Fire Emblem Warriors for my Switch, which is a better Dynasty Warriors type game and has some tactical stuff in it. I actually think this game is a lot of fun. When I played it, I realized I hadn't played a Warriors or Dynasty Warriors game in a while, and I just cracked out on it all freaking day.
Yeah, you had bought Mario,
Yeah.
and you played it for a second, and we're playing that.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of Mario, played Mario. I have been playing that pretty consistently over the last few days. I'm not going to talk too much about like my experiences in the game. I do want to say though that this is probably it feels like when I played Mario 64 all over again.
yeah.
It feels like a new Mario, and it feels very polished, and everything about it has been good. Like, I can't find a complaint about this game. So, yeah, if you want an excuse to buy a Switch, this game is totally it, I think.
Yeah, watching that and watching that that Warriors game, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna Switch soon. So
It's awesome. I'm not even huge into platformers, and so this game, it speaks volumes. And the casual part that everyone was worried about, the whole not dying thing, I don't even notice that as a problem when I'm playing
I'm
it
still
either.
pissed off that I die, but it's not like now I have a counter counting.
You just lose money.
Yeah, it's just
Like
it's
Sonic.
not that big a deal to me
Yeah.
anymore.
So yeah,
there's a shitload of games that do that though
and
already.
there's,
So
and
it's
there's still
like not-
platforming things to be challenging, as well as just to get through the game. You know, you don't need that many moons, but it's like some of the moons are designed to be harder to get. So
Was
like
that
Europa.
Russell Crowe in a Goodyear
Or
thing
EO.
just did.
No, he was saying some of them are hard, and like there's in the Cap Kingdom, there's a fucking one where it's like a bunch of pushing blocks and you got to jump. That was the hardest fucking thing I've ever done.
that was
Like,
pretty rough. There's 2 moons in there.
Yeah,
Damn.
and like I think I only got I got both. But yeah, so that one was fucking
That was rough.
hard. So yeah, so it definitely has like that platforming aspect if you're definitely looking for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I mean, yeah, and I guess the short version is it is a system seller for
yeah,
sure.
big
Looks like
time.
console seller for
Yeah.
sure.
Big time.
And that's usually what I wait for to buy a console. And I kind of pulled the trigger early on Switch.
What I've been waiting for.
Yeah. So, but it was good. It's a very good game. I also been playing another Switch game, Mario Rabbids. I haven't got much further though, so nothing to really say there. It is a fun game, but you have to like games like XCOM to enjoy it. So
That's another reason I want to get a Switch. There's more reasons for a Switch right now than Xbox, in my opinion.
I own more games on my Switch than my Xbox One, and I've had it way less time.
That poor dead horse.
Well, more not even to talk about Xbox. We talk about all the fucking
I'll say
time.
Cuphead's
but
amazing.
Nintendo is just treating the Switch the way it deserves to be treated. It's a good console with good games.
Well, I mean,
What else can you ask for?
a story we didn't cover on Taste Tuesday. The Switch in 1 year is going to outsell the Wii U's lifespan.
Makes sense.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, the Wii U was a failure.
But that's-
I liked it, but this is a better console.
I say between that and Overwatch, though, that's my list. In the last 3 weeks, I have not really played a whole lot.
Josh,
Okay, I played Dragon's Dogma, beat it. Fucking phenomenal. You need to play it. So fucking good. Lots of experiences you don't catch in a lot of other games. It's fucking scary when you're in a tight room, and my mage decides to cast fucking Maelstrom, which is an F5 fucking tornado, and then the whole screen's just dark. I have no idea what the fuck is
I like
going on.
how they're just like, this is a good place to put a tornado. This is all we got. We got to use this.
It's scary when I'm fighting a griffin, and she also the fucking magic in that game is completely unique. And not unique as in, of course, like Final Fantasy has meteor and shit like that, but unique in an action RPG. You don't see big scale magic like that. So it's scary. It's a fucking sight to behold. And every time my fucking wizard's just waiting to cast shit, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. And
Yes.
so yeah, 'cause it's scary when a fucking harpy's trying to carry you into the sun and a meteor slams down onto her, so you fucking drop a million feet and die.
I'll save you. Oh!
Yeah.
Starting to remind me, none of you are going to get the reference, but there's a mage called Megumin that's in, what the hell is that anime called? Anyways, she only knows one spell.
Explosion.
She only knows explosion. That's all she cares about. And it's big, it's huge, it destroys everything, and then she runs out of mana and then can't move. So that's what your mage reminds me of.
Yeah.
Real life?
And
No.
or experiences like you're holding onto a griffin that's flying around in the sky, and your fucking your stamina's almost done. So, but like the one swipe, I caught its wings on fire, and I'm fucking holding onto it as it's crashing into the ground.
Jesus
You don't get
Christ.
experiences like that in a lot of fucking,
Valcor experience.
RPGs.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little rough around the edges. Of course, the game is five years old, so I mean, there's a reason for it, visual wise. I mean, they did pretty it up, and it looks fucking great, but it is 5 years old.
Yeah. Konosuba.
Played South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
Let's say it one more time because I want to hear that.
Fractured
Yeah.
Butthole.
Fractured Butthole.
I beat it.
You beat it?
Yeah, I kind of just shotgun through it.
The first one was
Is
a
it
very
an
long.
hour?
No, it was about 25 hours.
That's about how long the first
Fuck,
one
where
was.
do you get that time?
Sometimes Cresta goes to bed on the weekends at like 6 at night. So like from like 7 at night to
okay.
fucking 4 in the morning.
I'll
just
say I
play
don't have that
games.
kind of time. It sucks.
Fuck.
Jesus.
So I beat that. Also good. I don't really consider it a sequel. It's more of a
Like a different episode.
like
like
exactly.
Yeah.
It's next week's show.
It's a continuation.
Yeah, there's still themes and stuff from the past game, but they just gussied it up in a different fucking skin. So really good. I think after 20 hours though, the South Park humor grates just a little bit.
Makes sense. I mean, it's a long time to sit there and listen to the same kind of humor.
Yeah, and there's lots of neat little shit in the game though, like because you're always out fighting in the street. Like every once in a while, it's very random. There'll be like car, and all the kids run to the fucking the sidewalk, and they're like on their phones and shit for the car to pass. And the car's always talking shit. Like fucking one time, I was fighting the other super crew, and fucking a car comes by. It's like, "Are you kids trying to die?" And Craig was like, "This is a Civil War, you fucking dick." And I was like, Jesus. And then then you all go back into the street and fight. The combat's way better than the Stick of Truth.
It does look better
because it is tactical. It's super tactical.
Yeah, they
now.
added a grid-based system.
Yeah, not necessarily super like tactical, but it gets more in depth.
Yeah.
You know, like I had a couple people who were able to get in the back line, so I'd have them charge forward. You know, and then a couple people in my back line can like heal and shoot like further away. So I was just knocking fucking people in between one another.
See, and that makes me actually want to play, because hearing that it's almost just like a different episode, so you don't have to necessarily play the first one to play this, and then also it having a more akin to what I'm into, more tactical RPG type stuff. It sounds like a game I'd want to play.
Yeah, you get to choose. You get to have a class, of course. I chose fucking Brutalist, which is pretty much up close and fucking. We
Brutalist.
discussed this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
fucking
so
brutal,
it's just
dog.
like you fucking punch them and they can get knocked back into fucking other people, which will do more damage to
Just
them.
bonus damage.
Or if you and a fucking buddy, and you can knock them into your buddy, and your buddy will fucking deck them down. Yeah, it's good. It was fun. Like I said, the humor gets old. Not old. Just starts to be like, haha, yeah, you know, I've heard this a million
Yeah,
times.
fart joke.
Yeah,
get it.
I've heard this fucking
Right.
version of that joke 100 fucking times by now.
1,000,000 times.
But good. On top of South Park, I played Shadow of War. I'll never finish that game.
Similar show I had with the first one.
Yeah.
It is, and it's what Assassin's Creed problem was. Combat's fucking boring. You're just literally hitting square until something flashes blue. You hit triangle, and then you hit square again. And then eventually you're strong enough to when something flashes blue, you just kill whatever the fuck
I'll
try
say
to get at
that's
you.
more advanced than I played Assassin's Creed. I literally just waited for counters. That was it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then
That's how I play a lot. I play very defensively when I play games.
Oh,
so
well, fuck
when
it.
you
I'm
have
just-
a counter system, I'm like, okay.
Oh no, yeah, like I just go and just wreck, but then it gets old. The best part about the game is the Nemesis system, and they revamped it. Awesome, it's fucking the best part of the fucking game, and it annoyed me though to a point because all the orcs would like level up and shit, you know, but like you start to kill them all off, and then now they have like really low level fucking asshole orcs. And then you're like, well, now I have to do a story mission to fucking get these orcs high enough level to give me good loot.
Or you let them kill you, and they get faster.
I ain't no bitch. And
Don't play Final Fantasy 2. That's the fastest way to level.
so I got bored of it real fucking fast. I did not care about the story. Like I was like building my
That's a problem in
army.
the first one.
Yeah, I was like
Story
building
too.
my fucking army, which is like the quintessential part of the game to siege. I haven't even seen a siege yet. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because all I want to do is kill fucking orcs and have them come back and try and kill me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you again.
Yeah, for all the praise the game has, which I'm sure it's there, I like the first game, but it sounds like it has the same longevity issues that the first game had.
Yeah. So I played that. I'll never, probably won't touch it again, to be honest. Assassin's
you
Creed. Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I did. Assassin's Creed
Damn.
Origin.
Yeah, I did.
Played that. I already said that shit. Mario fucking Odyssey. Played that. Already said that shit.
What other shit have you said?
I've said some things.
Portal Knights, because Cressa likes to play Portal
Oh,
Knights.
shit. Yeah.
Um,
Game's fun.
and I think that
It's been your
is it.
list so far, yeah.
Chris.
I've been playing the game at school.
That
Last
old
week I
game.
had 2 art projects due alone.
Same old song and dance.
And then I've been playing Blizzard.
Sorry, he's being
In my free time.
productive.
I know, shit. Forgive me.
Sorry, he's working on life.
Ah.
Playing Blizzard.
Yep, I've been playing Blizzard. Lots and lots of Blizzard
Which
in
is
my free
actually
time.
The perfect segue. Anything happen in Blizzard worth mentioning? Even though we just talked about Overwatch.
I have too many characters to play.
I have too many characters to play too, if characters means games.
It's all daunting to play characters because everything's been reworked. All classes, all specs, everything's different.
In what?
Warcraft.
Oh.
Everything's
gotcha.
different.
Yeah, you can see a bunch of different characters.
I got my achievement from Mountain of Mounts, though.
I don't know what the fuck is that.
I have 100 plus mounts.
Damn.
There's that
That's
many
a
fucking mods?
fuckload.
Oh, there's way more than that.
Yeah, there's a lot in that game.
Fuck.
Game's
I also got the
old as hell
title
in
The
it, also.
Fabulous for having 30 transmogs in each category.
Damn.
Sounds about right.
I forgot to add I played Battlefield 1 a lot too.
Yeah, he did. And then he asked me to play it, and I had to let him down. And it was really sad. I felt bad.
Well, and that was only because when you guys went on vacation, they had the season pass for half off. So I got
He told me
all
that.
4 of the DLCs for $20.
Wow.
So,
Which is a good deal, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, with that, unless anybody has anything else to say.
I know we have a little bit of a time crunch, so.
Yeah. We're going to be talking about BlizzCon. That happened. Not too much. We're going to be more so reacting to stuff. But yeah, they showed off a bunch of really cool stuff. I'm not even particularly a huge fan of Blizzard games myself, but I respect them and like them.
I hate Blizzard games.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. So every week you're like, I'm playing that fucking game I hate again. But yeah, even someone like me, watching all these trailers is like, you know what? That World of Warcraft trailer looks fucking cool. Almost makes you want to fucking try it. They got a whole new expansion coming out, which is crazy. We were literally talking about that recently too, about expansions for that. But yeah, the first video we're going to be watching is a video for Heroes of the Storm. Somebody who's more educated on this want to kind of give us a little info on what's going on.
I think it's an announcement for new characters.
It is 2 new characters for Hero of the Storm. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but they are popular characters from other games. They're pretty big characters, I think, from other games too. Like Hero of the Storm sometimes has like side characters, like
Yeah, a lot of the cast characters, I'm like, why did you pick that person?
right,
Yeah.
right. Like the Butcher's in it,
Junkrat.
which is cool. Junkrat's in it. There's
Junkenstein.
a lot of Overwatch characters in it. They're slowly because they play well into a
Doesn't
MOBA.
feel that slow. It seems like they always got an Overwatch character coming out in
Yeah,
it.
true. But yeah, it's just new characters, but they're interesting characters.
I'm glad you kept it a mystery. Because I actually haven't seen this. So, this is actually
There's
a
a-
real reaction.
There's a theme to
Almost.
the characters. Let me see if you can figure it out.
Fuck, I don't like quizzes. I don't like tests. Also, a thing I'm really excited about. He hasn't seen the trailers for Overwatch or Warcraft.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So these are actually like real reactions.
I watched them. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, we're gonna get to those. Okay, Heroes of the Storm BlizzCon 2017 announcement trailer. Let's fucking do it now.
Oh!
Yeah.
And Hanzo.
Damn, he's loking on him.
Still need to play this game.
Oh, nice.
Well, if you do, let me know. Because it's fun enough, but I'm not by myself.
I like his scatter dart or arrows.
This
They're
is-
adding voice chat.
This is not what I watched.
Oh, a new camera. Oh, you can zoom out more. Nice.
Landing improvements.
Okay. Oh, thank God, because it really needs one.
I'm glad he's here to fucking. Alright, because I was like,
Interesting. Yes.
This isn't the trailer I watched at all, even though I knew
Yes!
these were the
good, this
characters.
is brand new. for you.
Alex Straza.
Well, yeah, I watched the cinematic.
The Lifebinder. I think that's her title.
Yeah, I remember meeting her for the first time.
Okay, so she's got a heal. Interesting.
It's funny because a lot of MOBAs, I always look at the graphics, I'm like, yeah, it's a MOBA. This actually looks pretty good.
Well, that's
There's a lot of
terrifying.
shit all over the place, which is kind of cool.
Nice
There's
skins.
different. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking Zombie Hanzo.
Can you guess what the theme is for the new characters?
dragons.
Uh-huh.
I said it like an asshole.
Hey,
right? I totally didn't mean it.
That was rude.
It's all good. It's all good.
No. Before we go to the next one, can you find the cinematic trailer for that?
Do you really want to watch it?
Well, I imagine.
I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
I'll say it's a cool trailer. So that was cool, just because you actually got to find out what it was.
I watched that because I wanted the information. Yeah, I didn't realize the cinematic for it was that awesome. Anyway, you guys talk while I'm trying to find this unscripted thing.
Yeah, I didn't mean to sound like an asshole.
You were an asshole. You should fucking be ashamed.
Like, I mean, like Hanzo. Yeah, I get it because he is a kind of he's kind of an Overwatch fucking pariah because a lot of people are like,
I'm a
you play-
Hanzo main.
Yeah, you're an asshole. But then I can see why though. He fits. I think he'll fit very well. I have no idea who the hell Alex Straza is. I assume they're from WoW because they look very Blood Elf.
Sounds like a singer of a fucking hair metal band.
Alex Straza is the leader of the Red Dragonflight. So she's like the leader of the Red Dragons. Yeah. She is the aspect of... Fuck, I can't remember what it is. Each of the dragons have a leader, and they represent aspect of the world. And she's the leader of the Red Dragons. She's a big part of...
They're like pillars of the way the world works.
Yeah. She's a really big part of Cataclysm. She plays a really big role in that expansion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that has to do with one of the dragon aspects, which
Yes.
is of death.
Deathwing.
He's the aspect of Earth.
Wow, yeah.
He converts to death.
He converts to death, you're right.
But yeah, Chrome is already in the game, and she is a minor... she plays a bigger role in Warcraft, but she's a minor aspect of time. She's a time dragon.
Yeah.
But I assume they're going to just keep adding more dragons to it.
Probably. They got a lot of characters to add, so.
Real quick, my impressions of that though looked cool. I actually, I've been saying I've been wanting to try it. That actually makes me want to try it more, so I should just fucking do it. And yeah, I think Hanzo and Alex Straza seem like they seem like they're going to be good characters to play as. So
I say if you do decide to play, let me and Chris know, because I will play, but I won't play the game by myself.
Playing by myself, dude.
I play it once a day to get my dailies done.
Yeah.
Okay, Dragons of the Nexus trailer for Heroes of the Storm.
It's the best part of BlizzCon for me is the cinematics.
I seem like I'm in a rush or on a time crunch, so
yeah,
trying to get as much in here as possible before
Eichenwald?
Josh has to leave.
Oh, no. What is that?
It's funny they even do cinematics for this game.
That's a dick move. You're like point blank, dog.
So is guessing his dragon thing like an asshole. There's the dragon.
Impressive, Archer.
Yeah, that's alright.
But you'll need to do better than that.
You have no idea what I am capable of.
Good. Because you must be ready for anything.
Bye. That's a dragon from Shrek, right?
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
god.
one that donkey fuck.
Yes. That one. Oh, bitch, you're shooting the face like that? I know we're fucking on that level. That's that Han Solo Darth Vader fucking, before he says shit, he shoots at him.
Do you really think her arrows are going to work against her?
You ain't seen her final form.
That is her final form.
Oh, I'm sure
That's her true form.
Now use your dragons.
There's no fall damage in fucking Overwatch. I don't know what his problem is.
No problem, he's fine. That thing he says to do that move is essentially the Skyrim of catchphrases, man. I'm just kind of tired of hearing it.
It's something about, like, I control the dragons or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
He says it a lot. And donkey. He's gonna shoot her in the fucking eye. He's being rude. He's a rude boy.
You show promise, Hanzo. Well done.
Hey, you ain't bad.
Deuces.
It was a good little tussle we had there.
I believe we are ready.
It's time to find out.
Interesting.
That's where those guys in Superman got thrown.
From a lore standpoint alone, it doesn't make sense. Only because there's no way Hanzo could compare
That
to Alex
entire
Razo.
game breaks all the
Well, sure.
I mean, you're
it's a
nitpicking real
MOBA.
bad right there.
I am.
Hey, he's just saying.
But yes, that's something I heard a lot of people complain about. Is like, if you were to put those two together, Hanzo couldn't even come close to competing with her.
Right.
I mean, she's an aspect, so.
Yeah, it's a cool trailer. I didn't even fucking know they made cinematics that are just fun to have for that MOBA. I mean, obviously, I'm not watching it going like, oh fuck, what's gonna happen? But like, it's cool to see two characters from two loved franchises have a little fight. It's cool. Mm-hmm. All right, next video is World of Warcraft Battle of Azeroth trailer. You haven't seen this.
No.
I haven't seen this.
Me and Chevy's seen it, and well, let's watch it.
All I've heard is
This is the new expansion for Warcraft.
Yeah, which before we watch it is apparently kind of taking the game back to that whole Horde versus Alliance thing. Which,
Trying to rekindle it. Yeah.
Back to its
yeah,
roots.
that's a good way to put it. Which I think is fair because WoW's been out for so long now that like I remember back in the day when we were like for the Horde and shit like that, and you don't really hear much of that anymore. So
It's because everybody's in Dalaran now all together.
Well, it was
That place.
they really focused throughout the expansions of having like this like big threat that threatened everything. So everyone like they worked together. They'd still like be like, yeah, I don't like you, and you'd fight every once in a while. But it was still like this was the focus.
Except for
well,
Jaina.
it's kind of cool too because like that at the time was kind of needed to change things up, and now going back. But also, I guess they are upping the level cap.
Always.
And
Yep, every
and they're
time.
adding a whole new, never before seen area to go or areas
Where?
to go. There's supposed to be two new continents with islands.
Islands and stuff. Yeah.
Where? That map is fucking full.
They add stuff to it all the
they're
time,
adding
man.
more to the map. I think the map's
It's not the
expanding.
first time. Won't be the last.
These are, but even to the lore, these are brand new places
Interesting.
that they're creating.
what's the level cap? Is it like 400 now?
It's 110.
It'll be
120
120
right
now. Yeah.
Yeah. I know more about this than I should.
And if you buy the expansion, you
You
get
get a
one
free
free level to
boosted-
110, so that you can just play. Or maybe it's 100. I can't
Probably
remember.
100.
So that you can be closer to caught up. So.
Yeah. So, trailer, Alliance versus Horde. Let's do it. Any Alliance people here?
I'm currently playing Alliance Tune, but I don't like the Alliance.
Awesome.
Fuck them. Fuck the Alliance.
Definitely,
I said it.
Definitely
They're
a
Nobody plays
Horde player.
Alliances.
They're the worst.
Kicks.
They're dicks. So that's Loderon.
It's a cycle of hate.
That's the Undead City.
Alliances forged.
And that's Sylvanas talking. I know already. She's my favorite.
Well, you like this trailer then?
For sharing this world,
Get it. Get it.
and we have forgotten what makes us strong.
Uh-oh. That's Varian's sword. And Gilnean's.
We have her cornered.
Who is that? Is that Arwen?
That's Wolfie.
Keep firing!
Get him, Sylvanas. Get him. Shoot your withered arrows. Dwarves.
And I got guns. Oh, I guess that. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, I guess they do.
Ooh.
It's like horses coming up. They got horses?
Oh, Torin. Save that orc. Uh-oh. It's been so long since I've seen like a really good cinematic for Warcraft.
This is really good.
That's a troll? Ooh, she angry. Get it. Because she's the war chief right now.
She's war chiefing down that thing.
Banshee form. Oh.
Look at that, Kenny, you're a baby killer look in his face.
Dope as fuck.
This trailer does such a good job at representation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, both sides, all the different races and stuff and classes.
But it must be Arwen. But he's in game. He's a priest.
Find out that it's Brad Pitt,
It is.
Benjamin Button.
It's Arwen. Or Anduin. That's it. Anduin. It's weird seeing Anduin like so aggressive. He's been so passive about things.
He's got beautiful hair, so he's got to maintain it.
Fucking A. Brad Pitt's fucking
He's de-aging now.
I mean, he is a priest.
pissed. Look at me, I'm the captain.
What's in that box?
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Mass res.
It's pretty priestly, isn't it?
Yeah, mass res. Yeah.
Stand as one for the Alliance!
Said no one ever.
Get up, Sylvanas.
You sound like someone with a dog who's growling at somebody. Fucking get him.
Get him.
Get that fucker.
Oh, this has me so fucking hyped.
Well, let's hear what you got to say on it. You're hyped.
There's just so much shit. Like, this is back to old school Warcraft, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Horde. I've been a Horde fan forever. And having been playing Alliance for the last, month, because that's what the people I'm playing with play as, it's just been killing me. Fucking killing me inside.
No, that's dope. I don't know shit. I know Alliance and Horde are at odds, and they always will be. But no, that really made that was really good. Like I said, I don't know shit about WoW, but
Well, that's where I'm coming from.
I can at least appreciate a fucking really well done cinematic that told a story
For sure.
and fucking kind of gave you a glimpse of you're right, how they showed Taurens are charging through shit, orcs are fucking bloodthirsty.
Well, the thing I like about that trailer too is it's getting the community hyped again about their alliances, essentially their allegiance, better word for it, because it represents the Horde being badasses, but it also represents the Alliance being badasses. No one really is the winner in that trailer. It's just like, are you ready to stand with your group or whatever? So I think it's a really cool way to do that. And as somebody who doesn't really play the games anymore, I know basic lore. It got me fucking pumped. I'm like, dude, I want to play this now. So I mean, it's a good trailer because I could care less typically about. I couldn't care less.
So
about WoW.
I retweeted this trailer and then I commented in it and I said, at Netflix, at Blizzard Entertainment, nudge nudge. So I mean, seriously, that is the best trailer they've ever done for Warcraft. I'm just saying that right now. None of the other trailers, some of them are pretty good.
There's that one I thought was really good for the snow. There's snow and some guys talking.
Frozen
Wrath
Wrath of
Lich
Lich
King,
King.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good trailer.
But that was the best expansion that I played. I haven't played anything past Pandaland, but
Welcome to Pandaland.
But so yeah, as someone who used to play that game, that does make me interested again, which is it's crazy. I don't think it's enough to pull me in because I
think the new areas is kind of exciting.
Here's my problem, right? They do such a good job with their trailers, and you play the game, the tone is not the same.
That's my biggest problem.
There's
They're
so
fucking
much
masters of the craft in
comedy
trailers.
when you play the game versus the serious tone of their cinematics. That by the time you get to the serious stuff, you've had so many jokes thrown at you at that point that I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
Is my
It's
problem.
definitely a product of the internet. There's so much just internet humor and meme stuff, and they're mixing that with, which is a good overall community experience to just be having fun with. But then the stuff that pulls me to it, and it sounds like you, just the more fantasy, deep lore stuff.
So raids.
But just the tone is what I'm saying.
If the MMO had ever been like that and felt epic, or just like that trailer for the Lich King or whatever, felt like those, I'd be fucking playing that game because they're so fucking cool.
Yep.
If I felt like I was on this epic journey and not just like walk around with a bunch of like trolls, just fucking making like a bunch of fucking fart noises and shit, I'd be really into it. And you actually said when that trailer came out that they should just have a whole department between Activision and Blizzard, just making Blizzard Activision movies and stuff like that. And
a TV show is what I said.
Whatever. Well, they should just have like a department that makes media like that, and I agree with that because I would love to see.
I would watch all of WoW's lore that way.
So would I.
And I would pay for it.
And I think Activision also has they have 3 properties.
That's a lot of
so
lore.
They could probably.
That's my point, though.
In a TV show, there's no end. Yeah, it's just like.
It'd have to be offshoots and spin-offs and things like that, just to cover everything in a proper manner, I think.
They could still have things that kind of are not quite a time lapse, but still highlight main events that happen, though, that I think fans of the series would still like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen people do fucking animations of the whole history of Poland in like 10 minutes. So, I mean, if they can do that and make it really interesting, see all these main events happen, I think they could do it with Warcraft. Any last words on that? Awesome trailer.
No, it's amazing trailer.
Other than a quick speculation as to why this is happening, outside of like making the game interesting again, is because in Legion, in the opening, you see Varian, King of Stormwind, die. He sacrifices himself because Sylvanas. Spoilers. Okay. Because Sylvanas is supposed to. They're working together, and Sylvanas abandons them. She just leaves because she sees that there's no winning where they're at, and so she kind of leaves. And so Greymane, the wolf guy, holds this huge grudge against her and is trying to kill her the whole fucking time. And that's and he's just been whispering in Anduin's ear like, "Hey, she's a bitch. You should kill her. You should kill her. But she's a banshee. You can't kill her."
And that's why he's crying on the battlefield because someone's like, this chick's a bitch. And he's like, oh, let's go show her. And then fucking everyone died. And he's like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell her she's gonna be like that?
So she can fucking do that. What's that miss shit? Look, I use my fucking res spell. You know how tiring this shit is? I'm gonna need a nap after this battle.
Pop my cooldowns. This is fucked.
My hair's getting fucked up. So we're gonna be watching Overwatch animated short. In my opinion, the best one they've done. It's really fucking good. Has to do with Reinhardt and
Papa. Big Daddy.
I thought for some reason this was going to be the character.
You said that very, very sassy. Huh?
For some reason I thought this was going to be the character trailer. I like this one better. So they announced a character.
Not the right one?
This is the right one. They also they announced a character as well. That's why I was.
We have that lined up.
Okay.
So you're gonna have me add a bunch of videos.
No.
All right, let's do it. This one's so good.
That's Eichenwald.
This is gonna make you cry, Wold.
You don't have to do this anymore. Winston's message wasn't meant for you. This isn't your fight. Papa told me
Who
after
is
so
that?
many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out. Why would you go back to them?
His hands looked very Wreck-It Ralph there.
So, that's it. You're leaving us.
I have been called. I must answer. It is a great honor.
To disappear into some secret organization. Give up the glory. Being a crusader? I don't think
Vampire
so.
Cutter D.
Oh my goodness, young.
He wishes he got picked.
That's mine.
The Crusaders are immortal defenders of Germany. People will be singing songs about our legacies.
Our legacies are our deeds. And this war is bigger than all of us.
Drop pods to the east, they're coming!
All right, people, they're playing our song. Stick with your dance partners. Let's crush those rust buckets.
Here's your walking stick, old man.
Live with honor.
Time is glory.
I love Blizzard's just big armor no matter what game.
I have that armor.
Really?
Yeah, I have that skin. Yeah. Hammer down.
I love the wind in my hair.
Get back and protect your team.
Ah, they're just slowing me down. Ah, besides, they're fine.
He's having fun.
I would really love to see
Orisa.
another Omnic.
He's mine.
Damn it, Reinhardt!
Oops.
It fits because it's one of her abilities. She bunkers down. You can't do anything to her. That's different, though.
Reinhardt!
We're being overrun!
Fall back to the rally point. I'll get Reinhardt.
Bitch!
Get him.
He's just about people getting people tonight.
I had this.
Obviously.
You're doing good.
They're cutting us off. Let's move.
Those little baby tanks.
The bastions.
Yeah.
That door won't hold.
The bastions.
Get back to the unit. I will hold them off.
And let you have all the glory. We will fight our way back together.
No. I'm staying here.
But without you,
Lieutenant, you took an oath to be a crusader. Now, keep it.
I won't leave you.
The team needs you. Be their shield.
See what I mean? Nudge, nudge. Come on, make TV shows.
Live with honor.
Die with glory, old friend.
Oh yeah.
Get him.
He had to quote Chris. Get him, get him.
Get him.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
It's that fucking samurai tactic, man.
It's that indoor tornado you were talking about earlier.
That would be terrifying. Just have him throwing a hammer at you?
Oh yeah.
Throwing a car at you.
God, they can make a trailer. Hey, recognize that?
And that's the armor sat for years. Because one of the skins has it covered in like plants.
I have been called. I must answer.
That's Torbjorn's friend.
Always.
What's up?
That girl, she has Torbjorn's tattoo.
Maybe she's like the mechanic for his armor. Because Torbjorn was the mechanic for his armor.
Right.
In the Omnic Wars.
Right. It's that girl he keeps mentioning. Hannah?
I don't know. I don't play as much Overwatch.
I think that's her name.
Awesome trailer.
Fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, I was like, God, these motherfuckers are so talented that even like whatever group of people are like writing these cinematics, making them on Pixar level, quality, and like just in 7 minutes giving you this whole like backstory cinematic that's like just awesome to watch, cool choreography, and fucking meaningful as shit.
Yep.
Like no one's watching that not getting chills. That was fucking intense. I love that fucking trailer.
I really have to give it to the voice actor of Reinhardt too. Like I'm really glad they keep all their voice actors. The people who played them in game are actually playing them in these shorts too. And I have to give them props, man. They all the acting's really fucking good in it.
That's a job, voice actors. That, and I know like 5-10 years ago that wouldn't have meant anything, but like that's like such a like high, highly noticed job now. So
yeah.
Well, the craft evolved to the point where we have like legit actors like that actually choose not to like go into acting because they like to walk into a booth in their sweats and fucking act their ass off in there.
Mark Hamill did that.
Yeah.
The only reason
For fucking years.
the only reason
he prefers it.
Yeah, the only reason he is in Star Wars because I'm sure Disney was like, check out this figure, like we need you.
Well, that and the fan base,
Yeah.
but he was actually not originally too into the idea of returning to it. So
Sounds like
I
a
heard
Billy
that
West.
because Harrison Ford came back. That's the reason he came back.
it's one of them. I watched an interview where we talked about it. There's a lot more to it because Carrie Fisher also was a huge part of it too.
Right.
But we're not talking about Star Wars. Awesome trailer. Let's watch the other trailer introducing a new character for Overwatch.
Moira.
Moira. Oi, this is
We are
murder
the
on my
devils
back. I'm Moira.
by the mysteries of creation. Science can reveal the truths that lie behind these many questions. What we learn can unlock the true potential of humanity.
She's definitely going to be an agent of Talon.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's very Talon looking, which is dope.
Reverse Mercy.
Come to me and I will heal you.
Yeah, kinda. That's funny.
She's reversing.
I will unmake you.
Oh, bouncy orb of death.
She almost has like a Zenyatta feel.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
To my will.
The fucking Kamehameha.
Melty, melty.
Allow me
And
to repair the
Eh.
Fixie.
Oh.
unstoppable. My will made real.
Picture of that on Twitter, right next to Zenyatta, making the same pose with the same colors in each hand.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
So that being said, I really enjoy that they're coming out because I really like the Talon agency as like the bad guys in the Overwatch lore, and I'm really glad they're actually fleshing them out a little bit more.
And you know so much about Overwatch for someone who like kind of plays it.
Because
Josh is a huge fan of Overwatch.
Yeah, it's crazy.
because
Really?
because Reaper, Sombra, Widowmaker,
That's it.
Doomfist was Talon Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
And now Moria.
Yeah.
And
Moira.
Yeah, Moira.
Moira.
And I am bummed though because I feel like Zenyatta kind of has that yin yang thing fucking going on. It almost seems like you're right. Like it's a reuse of it for another support character.
Yeah, she's super like a mix of a bunch of characters, and it's funny because I saw a couple people on Twitter like call them out on that, and they just kind of responded with, "Well, you don't know what's coming or whatever," and I don't know. This one feels uninspired to me. I don't know. I just feel weird about this character.
That stuff doesn't bother me though. Like they're gonna make more characters eventually. This is just gonna be another slightly different version.
Sure.
of the
I
character.
just it's with how
Who looks
young
completely
this
different.
game is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Nothing about this character does anything for me, I guess.
I watched a video on all of her abilities. That's the first time I saw the cinematic trailer, but I actually watched gameplay of it. And like she uses dark to fuel her healing. And then,
So she has to do damage to heal.
She has to do damage to throw out healing.
Interesting.
And then the ball just bounces around, and it could be a healing ball or a damage ball. And then she has like that shift maneuver. And then she has the Kamehameha that, of course, heals and damages. So it's like Zenyatta's ult, except Zenyatta's just fucking all over it's an AoE, and hers is more direct.
Right, it's a line.
And so if they're pushing the payload, she can get behind it and just go wham, and then fucking heal and hurt. So, but I'm kind of with you on it. I feel like they could have done something different with her. But I'm glad they're adding another support character. It seemed like fucking Doomfist and Sombra are both attack. Ana was
Support.
Ana support and Orissa's tank. So I'm really glad they're adding either another support character and hopefully a defense character soon, because they're really lacking.
Isn't it when you pick a character though, other people can't pick it, or is that a specific mode?
Specific modes.
Yeah, so in that though, I think it's neat because then you have a similar character to somebody else for preference. I mean, like
Well, you can have one on opposite teams, your own team. You can't have more than one.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So if you had like two of that on your team,
Gotcha.
and whoever they're similar to, I mean, for whatever reasons. I mean, like if there was another dude who came out who had like a type of shield and like a big ass broadsword or something like that, I don't think people would be complaining.
A lot of people compare Orisa to Reinhardt because she has the mobile portable shield.
Sure. So I mean, like, similarities. I think as long as they're slightly different, just kind of adds a little bit more flavor. Obviously, people want something that's completely different, but like even in Warframe, even though they do a great job on making them all pretty fucking different, there's still some that are slightly similar
functionality. Yeah.
and they end up reworking them later. So
Right.
I mean, like it's it's whatever. I think visually she's way different looking than anything else in Overwatch.
She feels opposite to Zenyatta to me, like whereas he is mostly focused on like specifically healing and he can do some DPS. She feels like more of like the DPS who can do a little bit of healing.
You feel like he's a good healer? Have they reworked him? Because every post I ever see on Zenyatta is like he shouldn't be a support character. He should be an assault character the way he plays.
Healer, a secondary healer. Like if you have a Mercy, he can work well with that because he can heal someone else. It's not as quick as the other characters. It's definitely an overtime thing.
Yeah.
But I usually throw it on the tank so the Mercy can like focus on other things so they can heal him slowly. She can pop him if need be. But I don't know. I definitely, because of his ult in particularly, I see him as a healer character just because that's what it does. It heals.
Yeah.
And he debuffs. But I don't know.
I don't play enough to have a solid view on it. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, new content, which I always love.
Sure, and if it is slightly different, and that's enough to get someone to be like, oh, now I'm going to play support because this one feels good. I mean, that's awesome. I just like personally, like I said, she feels uninspired and it doesn't feel like something I'd be interested in playing. So,
Yeah.
which is
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's just me.
Yeah.
So I'm not complaining that they made a character. Awesome, keep making characters.
Right.
So
Let us know in the comments what you think about Moira. And do you think she's too similar? Do you think she's cool? Are you excited to play her? And let us know anything else you think about any of the stuff we watched. What was your guys' favorite thing about BlizzCon?
Warcraft's trailer.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
For the Horde.
Yeah, that trailer for all the videos that we watched got me more excited about a game, which is fucking weird because it's World of Warcraft. But my favorite thing, obviously, is the Reinhardt trailer. I think it's really fucking good. As a guy who just likes movies and stuff, it's a really well done cinematic trailer. Favorite thing, Blizzcon?
Probably the Reinhardt cinematic. Anytime they make any sort of cinematic, it's like
Short films.
Fucking Christmas for me because I always stop what I'm doing and I watch it.
They're awesome,
They're always fucking really good.
I'm not even playing the game, and I I'm like, oh shit, they got a new short. So they're awesome. So, you said Warcraft or yeah.
For the Horde.
Get them.
Blood Elves. Go Sylvanas. Get them.
I have to give him props because just when you heard Thrall say it all the time, it was so like deep and meaningful, and I was a little worried that she wouldn't come off as like,
because she's kind of not really.
She's so quiet in the game all the time, and so I was like, how is she going to be the motivator of the Horde? And then when she actually screamed for the Horde, I was like, oh, wow, okay. No, that sounded great.
And it seems almost out of necessity.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like she normally would do something
You could see it in her face even when she's watching the fight. She's like, I have to get in there. I have to motivate these guys because they're losing.
In fucking Kingdom of Heaven, where fucking everybody's getting their ass kicked on the fucking castle, and then he sees their flag, and he's like, I got to fucking do this.
I have to do something.
Their flag is fucking good. Fucking puts his flag up, and everybody's just like, fuck, we're up there. Let's do this.
And they did such a great job with that because, like, you see in her face, she's like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? She's like, I just have to get out there and do it, And she gets out there, she does it. They all get motivated, they go, and then you get to see it again for the other side. And I'm not, when I did play, I wasn't an Alliance fan, but the way they made the Alliance, do it was also really great. You could see like their motivation was more for like, you could see almost like in him, he was like shell shocked, like looking around. He's like, all my people are dying, blah blah blah, and he raises them back up, and he's just like, it's not over. That I don't know.
Great time.
They did such a good job.
Yeah,
the balance is there.
It seemed like to me, you kind of remember because you were saying he's a priest.
Yes,
you kind of remembered his roots and was like,
when he was sad, which is history-wise for them, the humans can fuck themselves. But in that moment, though, that was great. So
yeah.
Let us know in the comments, though. What was your favorite thing about BlizzCon? Probably one of those two things. Those two things were very cool. Don't forget StarCraft 2. It's free to play, so that's also really exciting and cool. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up for Tastecast.
Yeah, skip the Monster Hunter, sorry.
Yeah, we might do a reaction video in between, so we'll figure that out. It's going to do for this episode of Tastecast. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to check out other episodes. Check us out on Tumblr and Twitter. Tasty Loot Gaming. Check out the streams on the channel. If you missed them, they're uploaded. Check them out. Both of them on Twitch. Tasty_fruit. Tasty Loot Josh. And my name's Seth.
I'm Josh.
I'm Chevy.
And I'm Chris.
And until the next episode, which will be Tuesday, have a great weekend, guys, and take it easy.
For the Horde.
Yo, for the Alliance, I'm against the grain. I'm not a conformist.
You're gonna get fucking killed.
I'm gonna get murdered. They're gonna dox me and kill me.